I still need to do my market preparation. No time to lose. Market's about to open tonight. Let's find some key levels for next week, a guide, see if things make sense. Let's hop into it. Right, so real quick, before we create a new plan, let's go over real quick what happened last week. So we were using the value levels from this weekly profile with the POC. We drop back into value. Initially, we sell off, we find buyers again, we get back into value. But end of the week, we sell off hard. We're dropping out of value, rejecting value, so we're out of balance regarding prior weekly sessions. We're trading towards this high volume node on this weekly session, which was naked. To be seen if we bounce here. It's going to be a key level for this week for sure. So yeah, rejecting prior value, trading out of value. Potential is here now for price to start rejecting the value we created from last week. Yeah, let's create a new plan. First of all, I'm just gonna drop those levels out of my screen. So very easy thing to do initially is to mark out the prior weekly highs and lows. So the weekly value area low there, the weekly point of control, and then the weekly value area high. Very easy to do. And also very easy. These levels alone are very powerful. If we start rejecting value here, we are about to see new lows, trade towards the lows here. If we get acceptance back into this value, the probability shifts that we probably do a complete value rotation and go from there. So knowing that, want to mark out some more levels. So my line in the sand, going to be here. So the line in the sand for me usually always is around the open of a session. So on the weekly, it's going to be an important level. The closest level we're opening towards, which is going to be this high volume node in Axis. This is the highest point out of value. So this is going to be the line in the sand here for me for the bulls and or the bears. This one is going to give me immediate information what we are trying to do. If you respect this level, I'm going to be looking for moves towards this value area low. If we reject this level, we are very likely going to move to the low of that session. So that's going to be the next target. Key level is going to be the low of last week. And then just level to level. If price were to sell off and we lose prior weekly low, what's the next key level here on my chart? So then I have to look to the left. I look left and I see a value area low from this weekly profile. Weekly profile. That's going to be the next level. And then maybe one more to the downside. I could be doing two. The same one here where the high volume node out of in excess out of value, this level here. And then if we lose that level, then it's going to be the low of that session. Already you can see if price were to reject prior weekly low, we sell off, reject this value area, there's a huge gap. So if price were to start trading inside of this level here, what is this level? 25,177. If you start trading below that, you probably flush, I'd say. Regardless, level to level. So all these levels can be support or resistance, and every level turns into a line in the sand at that moment, if that makes sense. So the market opens up probably here, unless we gap somewhat, but I don't think we're gonna gap. Regardless, the market opens up. This level becomes the line in the sand. We trade towards the value area low from last week. We, for example, regain it. This becomes the line in the sand for that moment. As long as we keep trading above, I'll be looking for moves towards the next level and so forth to the next level. And same thing for the downside, if that makes sense. So that's how this turns into a roadmap, a guideline for me in the week. Regardless of where price is opening up, I have an idea of what price is trying to do. Did we regain a level? Are we rejecting certain levels? What is the next level? And then I can create a bias on my session profiles and my entry chart from that. This is very key to do, in my opinion. And then to the upside, if we were to find buyers again, get back into value, start trading back above value. So there's always a probability for this, so I have to prepare for this too. I'm still going to be using this this high volume node I was using before from this session. It's going to be a key level. I'm pretty sure if I activate delta, you can see. Let's see if there's some sellers here or not. Yeah, there's a high volume node of selling activity here. Also buyers, they were trapped. Anyway, regardless, it's going to be a key level. And then if we start trading above this, it's again level to level. The high, if we breach this level, it's going to be value area high. If you breach this level, it's going to be the high of that session. Now you can go as crazy if you want, with these levels, but you're not going to need all of them. It's good to prepare a few to the upside and to the downside. It's more important to have the correct read on the market. When the market opens up, where is the market? What did the market do? So for example, I'll give an example. The market is going to open up this night. I'm not going to be around to trade, but regardless, the market is going to be trading. The market can, for example, open up. This could be the US session, could be opening up in value from that week. So this gives me information that we might find buyers and might be looking for longs towards that weekly POC, things like that. So yeah, very easy to do. You can do this too. I hope. I hope you saw that this is very easy and that it just needs a few tweaks of the profiles, put a few lines in, and you can create a plan and create a guide for yourself for the upcoming week. And yeah, I think I'll leave it with this. And I'll see y'all guys in the next one.